It has been one long journey for a local man who's been a crusader for a cause for years on Capitol Hill. Today was a big day for Trevor Schaefer, the inspiration behind Trevor's Law.
A bipartisan group of congressional leaders today announced that his bill is moving forward. This is historic, not only for Trevor, but for environmental reform as a whole in the United States.
Our Morgan Boyston spoke with Trevor and lawmakers about the legislation today. She joins us live at, appropriately enough, Trevor's Trek Children's Cancer Pavilion in downtown Boise with a story.
Right here in Boise, Trevor created a safe haven for children with cancer, and now he's creating safety and protection for people all across the country. Trevor's Law came about after he was diagnosed with brain cancer when he was just 13 years old. Cancer, he says, was caused from contaminated water.
Very excited. You know, it's been such a long process. At times, we kind of gave up hope.
But hope was renewed on Thursday.
We're thrilled.
When lawmakers announced huge developments in reforming environmental law.
It's surreal. I think it still hasn't hit me after all these years working on this for 7 years. The impact has not hit me yet.
A 7-year journey battling congressional gridlock to get Trevor's Law passed. It was created to spark government evaluation of potential cancer clusters caused by the environment. Clusters of people diagnosed with specific cancers in the same area.
The impact that one committed young man can have on making a big difference in America.
It's been a bipartisan effort with Idaho Senator Mike Crapo and California Senator Barbara Boxer co-sponsoring the bill back in January of 2011.
We fought.
Last fall, they attached Trevor's Law to a broader historical piece of legislation that has support from both sides of the aisle.
A cancer cluster provision was added to the bill. That was my bill with Senator Crapo, to whom I'm very grateful. The Community Disease Cluster Assistance Act.
When passed, the law will reform the outdated Toxic Substances Control Act of 1976.
This bill matters to real people. It matters to the health and safety of our children and our families.
Because of Trevor's Law, those reforms will require federal, state, and local agencies to address cancer clusters in a community.
If we can identify those clusters more rapidly, then we can recognize that there is something going on in those communities that is causing this problem.
Senator Crapo says Trevor's Law is a huge step forward in the battle against cancer in the U.S.
Trevor is just an incredible young man.
After years of fighting for change,
it's a great feeling, and I never thought we'd be here, and I never could have imagined what it would feel like. It's great. Well, that happened, so it's...
Crapo said he's hopeful the legislation will reach the finish line soon and end up on the president's desk as early as next week. House and Senate leaders today said that there's bipartisan support in both chambers.